Hello guys! My name is Julia and welcome po on my YouTube channel. Welcome to the weekly episode of my life story where we can share ideas and experiences that will help and inspire other people. So ang topic natin ngayon is about the new update on the SSS or Social Security System. I hope na most of us are members of the SSS. So kahit paano naman may benepisyo naman tayo dito. So this video is very helpful to all members of the SSS para maging aware tayo kung ano po yung bagong implementation ni SSS. So as a member, we should know how much ang contribution na dapat nating bayaran. Ang advice ko sa mga members, especially sa kagaya ko na empleyado, always check your contributions from time to time. Kasi nagkakamali din minsan sa submission ng report. I am an accountant sa isang private company in Quezon City and I always encountered problems sa mga contributions ng aming mga empleyado. Sa panahon pa naman natin ngayon, mahirap mag-ayos pag may mga ganyang problema kasi it takes time. Bawal ang face-to-face, through Dropbox na lang pag may isasubmit or maghihintay ka pa sa nakaalat na schedule para sa'yo. So guys, before we proceed, kung bago po kayo sa channel ko, please consider to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell button. And stay tuned until the end. So the topic I am referring to is the new SSS contribution, and this was effective January 1, 2021. This schedule is applicable to all regular employers and employees, self-employed, OFW, voluntary and non-working spouse members, and household employers and kasambahay, as mandated under RA11199 or the Social Security Act of 2018. Sa RA11199, it includes provision that there will be changes on the amount of contribution starting January 1, 2021. So sa Circular Number 2020-33B to 2020-35B, it supersedes the schedule of regular Social Security, employees' compensation, and mandatory provident fund contribution for employers and employees, self-employed members, voluntary, and non-working spouse member. So ito na po ang makikita natin sa new SSS table. The regular Social Security, employees' compensation, and the mandatory provident fund program. So if you can see the new SSS table, may nadagdag po doon na isang column for the provident fund contribution na wala sa dating SSS schedule for the previous years. So let's define yung tatlong terms. Ano po ang tinatawag na Social Security? Ito po ay isang social insurance program in the Philippines to workers in the private, professional, and informal sectors. So pag employed ka in the private sectors, ito po yung employer and employee share natin based on our salary bracket. Si EC naman or Employees Compensation, this is a program of the SSS that aims to assist workers who suffer work-connected sickness or injury resulting in disability or death. So halimbawa po, during work hours na aksidente po kayo sa loob ng kumpanya, you may file claim sa SSS under the EC program provided that you will submit supporting documents of the accident. So once approved, you will be paid depende sa number of days na inapprovan under the EC program. So the regular SS and EC may be availed simultaneously. Hindi lang po si private employee ang makakapag-avail nito but also the self-employed members. Si Provident Fund Contribution naman, this is a savings and will cover all employees in the private sector self-employed individuals, OFWs, and voluntary members. So the following are the increase starting January 1, 2021. The Social Security contribution rate is 13%. The minimum monthly salary credit is 3,000 pesos. The maximum monthly salary credit is 25,000 pesos. So ito po yung comparison of the rates from the year 2020 to 2021. So tumaas po siya ng 1%. So from 12% last year, it will become 13% this year. So ano po ba ang mga significant features of the 2021 contribution schedule? For those individuals employed in the private sectors with monthly salary credit of 20,000 and below, additional of 10 pesos to 100 pesos increase for the combined employer and employee share. For self-employed and voluntary members, the increase in the monthly contribution is from 30 pesos to 200 pesos. For those who have monthly salary bracket of above 20,000 to 25,000, the additional monthly contribution will range from 265 to 850 pesos, and this will go to the Provident Fund. So again, the monthly contribution and the increase will depend on the salary bracket or range of compensation you declared in the SSS. So going back again to the Provident Fund, kasi ito po yung highlight dito sa new SSS contribution table. Provident Fund is called the Workers' Investment and Savings Program. Sa private sectors, the Provident Fund will be shared by the employee and employer, while sa mga self-employed, voluntary, and OFW members will be shouldered by the member itself. So the Provident Fund is mandatory if your salary range is above 20,000 to 25,000 pesos. The implementation of the Provident Fund is to provide us a faster way of building up your individual fund, meaning to say, you save more of your retirement fund. So members are entitled to retirement fund, disability, and death benefits in addition to those provided by the regular SS program. So, what are the impact of 2021 contribution rate on regular SSS program and Provident Contribution Fund? Sa private sectors, with an MSC of 25,000, the increase of monthly contribution is 850 pesos. So, this will be shared by employee and employer. 325 kay employee and 525 kay employer. Sa mga self-employed with an MSC of 25,000, the additional amount of monthly contribution is also 850, and of course, shouldered by the member. For voluntary member and non-working spouse with an MSC of 20,000 and below, the additional amount of contribution will be 30 pesos to 200 per month. So sa mga SSS members, ito po yung new deadlines of payment for your contribution as implemented by the SSS starting January 1, 2021. Dati kasi, SSS contribution deadline was based on the ending digit of the SSS employer or member. But now, payment deadline is on the last day of the following month or the calendar quarter depending on the member's type. So, you need also the PRN or payment reference number pag magbabayad. So, to get this, you may visit the SSS website and register to be able to generate the PRN online. Or, inquire through text, SSS, just type the SSS PRN 10 digit SSS number, PIN, date of birth, and send to 2600, or request via email at prnhelpline@sss.gov.ph. So ito po yung mga updated SSS contribution as of January 2021. You may view or download it po on the SSS website for your reference. So with this table, you will be guided how much dapat ang magiging contribution based on the range of compensation every month. So, ito po yung source ko. I included it on my PowerPoint. So, kung gusto nyong malaman kung gusto nyong makita itong mga bagong SSS contribution, you may view or check the SSS website. So, that is all about the new SSS table. If you have questions and clarifications, you may write it on the comment section below.